Yo, 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 yo. Hold up. Starting off great with my voice. Let me scoot. I do not have my screen angled correctly. Hold up. There we go. Now I can see my shit. Hair is wild as always. Gotta love it. I tried brushing it. I put a little leave-in conditioner, but this bitch poofy as hell today. Y'all gonna just have to deal with that. It'll be my signature look. I am the poof. I am the poof. We're rocking the kitty shirt again. I have a very small wardrobe. Yeah, I can deal with that. Thank you, Primal. Thank you for being willing to deal with, I like to call it the poof. You never went to sleep? There's no such thing as like individual days for you anymore. It's just one big blob. Welcome in also, Coach. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Uno momento, y'all. Whoops. Oh, there we go. I spelled it right. That's done. Welcome in, Dark. Welcome in. Did you have to start the day off with that damn pizza? And that is done. Okay. My streamer duties. Yes, I do. So I put all the chat box settings the way that it told me to, and it's still not popping up. So I would love to have y'all's chat on the screen, but I literally put the settings the way they told me, and it still doesn't fucking work. Hold up. Also, holy shit, Primal. Did you do that because you're sleep deprived? Thank you. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. Hopefully, unlike Dark Chicken, who he gets his account hacked all the time and they donate, hopefully your account wasn't hacked as well. Thank you for that. What a way to start off the Sunday. Thank you. Yeah, that's the last time I'm gonna freaking try to fix that damn chat box. Otherwise, if it staggers... What the hell? Oh, shit. Is it Generous Sundays? Give me 1 second, give me 1 second. Oh, shit. I think this is our 3rd hype train ever, I think. Primal, thank you so much once again for the 500 bits. And for, how many does it show me? And for the 5 gifted subs. And for the hype train. Thank you so much for not only gifting me, but also gifting fellow members. I do appreciate that. Oh shit, Dark. By Primal gifting, you now officially don't have to watch ads thanks to Primal. I just noticed you're one of the people that got a gifted sub. Don't worry, I'm saving up 5,000 bit. Oh shit. I feel like somebody wants me to do a long ass stream. Well, now Dark, you can continue to be lazy and not have ads. Look at that. Aw, shit. I need some water after that. Fuck. Y'all got the hype train to level 2 already today? Can y'all get it to level 5? I'm just joking, by the way. Just joking. I'm not gonna lie, I only woke up like an hour ago, so I feel like I can feel my voice box and shit still adjusting. And I blew my nose and stuff, but I'm one of those people, like, I always wake up where my nose is a little bit congested. It's annoying. Don't test me, I'll do it. I think the biggest we've gotten the hype train is level 3. So if you got it to level 4, that'd be breaking a new record. No obligations, by the way. You guys are already being generous enough. I can't speak. Y'all fucking up my voice box already. I need my sub to run out for Throw It Back. Yeah, we haven't had Shaggy in a hot minute. RIP to Throw It Back, Shaggy. Oh shit. Y'all, I do hope you guys know, though, I'm just fucking around. You don't actually have to donate and stuff, but damn. Primal said, bet, bitch. Here's level 4. Well, we officially, thanks to you guys, shout out to Primal. We've officially, for the first time ever, hit a level 4 hype train. I've already got someone at level 5 earlier. Thank you, Primal, for another 1, 2, 3, 4, another 5 gifted subs. So that's a total of 10 already. Lord have mercy. And another 300 bits. Y'all spoil me. Goddamn. Like I always said, and if you guys have been around here long enough, I don't have the most expressive face, right? Because I was diagnosed with chronic resting bitch face. It's an incurable disease. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh shit, your coach, your sub runs out on my birthday. Oh hey Wesley, welcome in again. It has been a hot minute. Plus, I know last week I wasn't able to stream at all because I went to a convention. I do hope you've been doing okay, though. Or overall, I hope that life has been decently well, at least, because that's all we can hope for, right? I have chicken face. How close are we to beating your hype train record? Well, you guys actually, it says it's level 4 at 13%, and I think the highest we've ever gotten a hype train was level 3. So you guys have already beaten the record by having it at level 4. I'm pretty sure the highest we got was level 3 the last time. Y'all. That's the best early birthday gift I could receive. I've been good. I haven't watched in a while because football started back up and I made the nice, dude. Congratulations. I remember the last time you came in, you mentioned that you were going for that. I'm happy that you made it in. Congrats. It seems like 2026 is going well for you too then. Damn though, y'all. Happy early fucking birthday to me. Thank you guys. I do thank you for all of that because I know it's optional. It's not necessary or no obligation, right? And I know everybody works hard for their monies, so I do appreciate that. As somebody who's on a fixed income and disabled, and we all know that the entertainment industry, unless you get lucky, really doesn't make you anything except the people who support you if they want to give you anything. So I do appreciate that. Damn, we're starting off good today, chat. Here, I'll take a shot of water, cause your girl really doesn't drink alcohol that much anymore. Plus, we all know with how often my voice box cracks, I definitely need the water. Thank you for always asking about my eyes, by the way, whenever you do tune in. They're doing actually really well today, and surprising enough, though I only got like 3.5 hours of sleep last night. It was actually for the first time in a while where those 3.5 hours were actually solid, and I woke up with no pain. Eyes are feeling good today. So whenever I have really good days like that with sleep, plus waking up feeling normal, I definitely don't take those days for granted because I don't get those all the time. I think my phone should be charged enough so I can text while streaming. Because until one of y'all catch me, I'm gonna keep doing it. I will never be caught. I will never be caught. We'll chat for a few more minutes. I've been trying to do, because I've been taking advice from like other people and stuff, and just using the first like 30 minutes of stream for us to all just like chat and catch up with each other before I immediately just jump into the game. Right, I'm off back to YouTube's. I appreciate that you hop dimensions. Stay safe during the hopping back and forth because it can be dangerous. There's a lot of unknown stuff in the in-between. I do know with the game we reached the point where obviously we know that we need to collect all the Therians, which are the creatures that absorb all of the evil juju and energy of the world in order to resurrect like the big main demon. So yeah. We gotta catch them all. Velvet is one of the Therians, so happy you made it back safely to the land of YouTubes. I know that inner space, inner dimension travel can be... You never know what's out there in inner space, so... Internet space. I have officially reached the point in the game again, too, where I really actually like Eleanor's character. It's the same thing when I played the game for the first time through at the beginning, like I wasn't fully feeling her, but once she hits this point of her character arc where she realizes that the team she's currently been on is the right team to be on, the people that she's worked for and admired and looked up to her whole life are actually the bad guys, her character becomes a lot more cool. So Eleanor is now on the team, and then we are about to talk to Aizen, and then he should rejoin us again to where I can put him on the main squad. I cast Dragon Meteor on the world. You know, it'd be a funny skit. I feel like whenever whenever you cast aggression like that, whether it's meteor or fire, it reminds me of the Snickers commercial, where, you know, it's like, oh, you're not you when you're hungry. And then they take a bite of the Snickers and they change back to who they actually are. I feel like whenever Dark's like, I cast meteor or burn it all, it's like, you're not yourself when you don't have a bucket of chicken. And you just hand him a bucket of chicken, he takes a bite, and he calms down. And he's like, you know what? I'll cast Meteor another day. I'll cast Meteor another day. Bucket of chicken where? And now y'all, are you ready for me to create the ultimate anime villain? You mention a bucket of chicken, but then you do an evil laugh. Oh, Dark. I know I have summoned you here, offering you a bucket of chicken. But the truth is, I ate it all. Now we have created the ultimate anime villain. And that is why he became Dark Chicken. You want McDonald's? Granted, maybe McDonald's tastes better and is better quality where you live, but here in the US, McDonald's tastes like dookie. The only thing I'll eat from McDonald's is their french fries and the frappes. That's it. Alrighty. Let's get to it. I feel like my camera's not exactly where I had it last time, but that's okay. Oops. Good enough. I don't get how Britain could do McDonald's better than America because we made McDonald's. You have to remember that the standards of which they can give us food are really low compared to the standards around the rest of the world in terms of quality of food, even for fast food places. What they're allowed to put in our food and feed us here, a lot of that stuff isn't even legal to put in like y'all's food or other places around the world, but they give it to us because fuck us, I guess. So I 100% guarantee you that I bet you the quality, though, of the McDonald's here, even though it originated here, is probably way shittier than what you guys get. Again, because I know there's certain preservatives and like things they put in our food that I know are not legal in other places of the world and not allowed.
Our scout ship has returned.
Empyrean Tablet. An artifact on Earth from the Norman archipelago. The tablet is inscribed with 5 crests. Nice. So we're just missing 1 item.
Scout ship departing.
I cast Fireball, Dragon Meteors, lost your left shoe and right shoelaces, step on a Lego every time you wake up, and you left your wallet at home, and finally no snack for life. Dark Chicken ascends into the sky like freaking Pain from Naruto. The time has come for the world to be punished. This is the last time I am promised chicken and given none. Y'all too shall now suffer. Epic music starts playing.
That crest.
Listen, I think the true villain is whoever stole your bucket of chicken off your doorstep for your delivery.
No reply this time either?
But she's doing okay. I can say's that much.
That's good to hear. I can rest easy then.
Now's about getting that pot wrapped. I's got this new sunflower printer. How's that sound?
Yeah, that one's cute enough. Let's go with that.
Did he just say cute?
Help you with something?
Someone dropped this letter. Do you have any idea who it might...
Damn!
You didn't read it, did you?
Wait, it's
He
yours?
snatched that up with
We
the
didn't read it.
quickness.
Much.
You really didn't read it?
No, of course not.
Put this letter in with the package.
Who's got it? When you ship with the Turtles Express, rest assured your mail is in good hands.
If you're done here, we're ready to head out. Our destination is Midgand.
Yeah, I'm all set.
Was he sending a gift to someone? And with a letter, too.
Gotta be a lady friend, that's for sure.
You think? Either way, that letter was really polite. And did you see that penmanship?
Yeah, I didn't know old Reeps had it in him.
I can hear you two, you know.
Ah,
He literally Naruto ran to grab that letter
I
back
noticed
from
you've
them.
come up with your little name for the kid. You sure are the sentimental type, aren't you?
Oh? Calling him Fee doesn't cost me anything. And it's not like I gave it much thought.
That may be the case, but no one else has taken even that token effort. And in doing so, I wonder if maybe you were trying to encourage him to be his own being. After all, one requires a name before he can consider his own identity. Having been given a name, he realizes he is his own entity, separate from others, and a certain formless essence comes to life inside him. And you're the one who set that process in motion for the kid. Whether you intended to or not, you changed him from a puppet into a living being.
So what's your point?
I've been with you since the start of this journey, haven't I? Wouldn't kill you to give me a nickname, would it?
I've never really thought of us as being that close. And besides, you just forced your way into the group.
Come now! I know you've got a bigger heart than that! Surely you have it in you to give a nickname to a dear friend!
We're not dear friends. And even if we were, I'm not good at nicknames anyway.
Please, I'm begging you!
Okay then. Moggy.
Oh, come on, that's so obvious! Can't you put some heart into it for your dear friend?
Fine. Lou.
Do I look like an old man to you? You're not even trying!
Okay then. Witchy McWitcherton.
Wow.
Interesting. Well, if I had to rank it against 1,000 other nicknames, I'd probably put it at number 1011. A nickname needs to have charm. It needs to leave a lasting impression.
Sure then. Hattie.
Now you're just saying what you see!
Book skirt.
That's not any better either!
Ms. Creepy Eyes.
That's just an insult! Look, no nicknames based
Look
on
at
what you
Velvet's
see, and
smirk.
especially no slandering!
Lil Miss Witch who smiles around you but stabs you in the back when you're not looking.
Hey, that's personal information!
Look, I told you. I'm not good at coming up with nicknames.
Forget it! I should have known this wouldn't work!
Aizen, what happened to those octopuses?
Dial and Kurogane took them to the kitchen. They said they were going to make dinner for Kamoana.
They're going to feed demons to her?
Etheria needs malevolence to survive.
That's why they carried them off alive.
What do they plan on making?
Octopus ink pasta with takoyaki and fried octopus on the side, and Hellavisian octopus carpaccio.
Do they have a
What a
takoyaki pan here at the prison?
Kurogane hammered one out with some iron, along with a large pot for the pasta.
Still looking like that? Takoyaki would hit the spot right about now, though.
Octopus ink pasta, huh?
Like squids, octopuses release ink as a defensive mechanism, but theirs is made of different stuff and is used in other ways.
Why?
Squid ink is stickier. And
That
acts
sounds
like
like
a
it would be
decoy,
absolutely disgusting.
But octopus ink spreads out like a cloud of smoke. But squid ink has 30 times the savory flavor, so octopus ink isn't used in pasta all that often.
Laffy told me the same thing. He said that's why octopus ink pasta isn't very good.
Laffy said that?
Yeah, so I ended up not making it for him. But I wonder... I guess it doesn't matter, since I can't taste it now.
I'll taste it for you then. So make me some octopus ink pasta sometime, alright?
Alright, and I'll be sure to make some that doesn't come from demons.
That sounds disgusting.
Hey, who did Aizen send that letter and cooking pot to, anyway?
I don't want to think about it. That walloping still stings.
You've got to be curious, though, right?
Maybe.
It was serious stuff. Whoever it is must be important to him. A lover, maybe.
Aizen's lover.
A child wouldn't be happy with that cooking pot, and a man wouldn't want it wrapped up so pretty. A young woman with Aizen's tastes, then. He'd be bound to fall for a miraculous match like that, right?
I don't know. I bet she's that girl with the yellow umbrella.
You really have a thing for her, don't you?
I do not. That's not what I mean.
Then pray tell, what do you mean?
Huh?
Eavesdropping, Eleanor? How unseemingly rude of you. Besides, Laffy said is free to like whomever he chooses.
You're one to talk about eavesdropping, Moggy Lou. Anyway, it's just that the sunflower design on the wrapping reminded me of her.
Now that you mention it, but does it really matter? He has someone to write to in any case.
True. I can't help but feel a bit envious.
What a nice way of summing it up, Velvet. So you were eavesdropping too, then?
Oh, caught her ass.
Say, what do you think about Aizen?
Oh, so that's the kind of guy you're into,
Huh. Not what I'd expect, but...
No! I just feel there's something different about him. The way he picks presents, the objects that catch his eye.
Oh, is that all? Boring.
No kidding. All men have some kind of particular interest, big or small.
I suppose that's true, but he seems a bit, shall we say, overly obsessive?
Now that you mention it, he does have a tendency to ramble on about various topics.
And it's not just the items he collects.
There's more to it?
Every weekend, he eats curry for dinner, and every time we go into port, he docks at the 3rd bollard.
Come to think of it, I heard the galley crew complaining that he always needs his pasta cooked exactly the right way.
And when he needs a new outfit, he always goes to the same tailor and returns with identical clothes and boots. It all has to be exactly the same size and in exactly the same color. Turtle says he's very nitpicky.
Sounds like he's not so
he
much
has
picky as he
OCD?
is a pain in the ass.
But I do see a different side of him now. I thought pirates were all rough and filthy, but it seems they can be quite meticulous.
Not much of a reassessment.
It must not feel great only ever getting tails, I bet.
Nah, I don't really mind that much. It's way too late for me to start letting that bother me.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be nice to get heads at least once? Hell, I know I'd like to see that, and I bet Laphicet here does too.
Yeah, I do.
Right? That's why I've brought something a little special. Ta-da!
What's so special about that coin? It looks identical to the one Eisen already has.
The front side does, yes. But both sides of the coin are actually heads. I had Kurogane make it for me custom. If both sides are heads, then not even the Reaper's curse can stop it.
Well, yeah, but that's cheating. What's the point in getting heads if it's rigged that way?
It's not cheating. It's called effort and hard work.
How?
If you always work hard and never give up, you'll make your own way forward. All right, I'm in. I'll get that heads for you.
Watch it magically still be tails.
What?
That crow just flew off with the coin.
Wow.
Those birds are attracted to shiny objects, I suppose. Damn it! I can't even win against a crow.
Don't sweat it. I figured something like this might happen, so I had a backup ready. Go on, give it a shot. You'll show that curse who's boss
Even
this
with
time.
2 heads, he still can't get heads.
All right, here goes.
I don't believe it! Now Prince Percival's griffin's gone and eaten the other coin right out of the air!
Are you
Bruh.
kidding me?
Not to worry, I've got a spare backup. It's time to put that curse on notice.
Right. Here I go.
This poor guy, let him have some head.
You gotta be kidding me. Reaper's curse or not, does it really have to go this far over a damn coin?
It's fine, really. I had a feeling it'd turn out like this.
Well, I sure didn't.
Damn.
Yeah, me neither.
Poor Eisen. That's fucked up. Let the man have head for once. Come on.
May I ask you a question?
What?
You're an Earth Moloch, yes? Why live on the sea when your kind sinks in water?
I live on the sea because I'm an Earth Moloch.
I'd be curious to hear more.
Ifrid used to go on about how we should accept what we were born with. But one time he joked about the idea of a pirate who couldn't swim, and he laughed and laughed. I wanted to clobber him right then and there, but it wouldn't have changed the fact that I can't swim. I didn't want some predestined elemental affinity to control who I was. Instead, I underwent tough training to overcome it.
Well, I guess that's one way to approach it. Did this training of yours bear any fruit?
Well, as soon as I stepped into a river, a big flood brought down a landslide from the mountains and swallowed me up. Then, when I tried going into a lake, the seaweed suddenly multiplied and tangled around my body, nearly drowning me. And then finally, when I tried jumping into the ocean, a huge whirlpool formed with me at its very center.
Huh. The Reaper's curse at play?
As far as I'm concerned.
Damn,
my
is it a
Earth
curse or
affinity
is the
and my
Reaper
Reaper's
trying to
curse
take
aren't
his
much
soul?
different,
Damn.
and that they've both shackled me since I came into being. This is about pushing and challenging the constraints I was born with.
Huh. So, did you eventually learn how to swim?
Pretty much, yeah. As long as I never let go of my portable life preserver.
Oh, huh.
Portable life preserver. Does Eisen have a floaty? That's adorable. Eisen has a floaty. That's really cute. How cute.
Hey, Eisen, is there, anything we can do about the Prince's hawk? Griffin, I mean. Every day, it goes out on these hunts or whatever, and brings back the weirdest stuff. It's making a real mess out of the deck.
Hawk's hunt. What's the big deal?
Well, yeah, at first it was bringing back good stuff like seaweed and fish, things we could cook with. Sure, I was glad for a while. but then it
I
started
want
to
the
escalate.
bird on his
Now
head
we're talking 150
as like an
kilo
actual
amber
pet in real
cats
life.
and 350 kilo killer swordfish that it's catching.
That's not a bad thing, is it? It just means more to eat.
It is when they're being dropped from the sky onto the deck. Especially those killer swordfish and razor-sharp bills. What if somebody gets run through by one?
Can't you just warn the prince that his bird needs to be more careful?
Yeah, we could, but he looks so happy watching his hawk. I'd hate to spoil it for him.
Yeah, the prince looks so happy whenever Griffin is flying free. He kept grinning and asking Grocky all nice-like if he wanted to fly some more.
Grocky?
That's what Kamawana kept calling Griffin. She says she came up with it by combining Griffin and Hawk.
This is probably the first time in the prince's life that he's tasted any freedom. His whole life, he's only done what duty dictated of him. Letting Griffin fly was his first free act. To the prince, Grocky is an extension of who he is.
So what are we going to do?
Nothing, really. It's not like it really hurt anybody.
But it's punctured some major holes on the deck.
I'm sure even the prince knows when to rein it in. Let him have a little fun. He deserves it.
I don't know about all that. I'd say the prince is letting his newfound freedom get the better of him. Hey, I was just up on deck and it looks like Griffin's caught an elephant tuna this time.
An elephant tuna? That's the really big tuna that can swallow a killer whale whole, right?
That
Damn.
almost sounds like a demon to me.
Yep, huge fish, gills like elephant ears. I saw it myself. From the looks of it, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a demon. It's crazy valuable. On a good day, it can fetch 20 million gold on the market. But there's something ominous about seeing it hovering in the air above the ship.
20 million gold? I take back everything I said. The prince and Griffin can do whatever they want.
Did she
He said,
say
wait,
above the ship?
that thing can catch really valuable fish for us?
Hell. Benwick,
Hell
we
yeah.
need to stop Prince Percival.
Aye, aye, sir. Hey, don't drop that on the deck! Are you listening to me?
Did we just lose our ship? Damn, can you imagine that? A tuna that could swallow a fucking killer whale. That's insane. I wonder how you eventually get up there again. Let's take on this new area. Of course we can't open it, that's okay. I'm not trying to platinum this game by any means, so it's fine.
I'll finish this quick.
I forgot to add Eisen back to the party.
One down. Double haze. Pull forward. Double Hurricane. Four bait. Deception. For one. Hurricane. Next.
Through troubles, we
Double haze. One down. Save way. Shooting star.
Through troubles, receive life
Form two.
Oh my god, how long does the slow effect last? There we go.
See this? Forward step! Shooting star! Hurricane! You're finished! For two! Hold up! Deception! Hold up! Deception! Double haze! Double haze! One down!
Rendon slash Terran
Next!
I know if I remember correctly, there's, like, when you get towards, like, the last few of these, like, special zones, some of them are actually really hard.
Double haze! Double haze! Armor crusher! Hurricane! Fertile blue! Shooting star! Hurricane! See this? For three! Hurricane! Next! Roach's Fury! Double haze!
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
You know what you're getting into?
Let's make sure all of our team is good again with like stats and shit, which I think we are. Whoops. Oh, what's her name has that attached, so never mind. Could be good, actually.
It's done. Time to eat, everyone.
Oops. My bad, y'all. It's a weird looking doll. Strange. Where did I have to go? I think we had to go back here.
Did you guys hear? The search party that went to the Laban tunnel was wiped out by a demon.
Really? They were the ones out searching for Count Capelus, weren't they?
You mean the one who managed to get kidnapped?
Count
Despite everyone else at his
Capelus.
manor, servants and children alike,
It's an
getting
interesting
killed?
name.
You'd think noblemen like that would have some decent exorcists among their personal guard.
Suppose he did. But I heard every blade there, sword and spear alike, was found chipped and cracked to hell.
What kind of demon could do that?
Who are the Capeluses?
They are one of the great noble lines, on par with Oscar's Dragonia family, and have served Midgand for generations.
People refer to them as the royal family's hidden dagger. Unlike me, you never hear good rumors about them. They say behind the royal family's glory lies blood and tears shed at the hand of the Capelus family.
But those are just rumors. Although I do know that in recent times, the Count had stood against the rise of the Abbey.
I couldn't care less about the whereabouts of some noble. But we should be careful of the demon that took out all those exorcists.
Yeah, it sounds like a worthy opponent.
Sorry, y'all, just checking an email really quick. Okay. Onward. Oh look, I think our little frog stacked buddies are still here. Check them out. BRB getting food, and yes, it's chicken. Any certain, like, what's you know what? I think this is a good question for you, of all people. You can answer when you get back. What's your favorite sauce to use when you're eating your chicken? Defeat the demon that attacked the search party. I guess I'll make the trek. Does it even allow me to? Oh yeah, okay. Alright, so we have to go all the way up. Alright, to get this side mission done, it's gonna be a trek, y'all, but... I should probably honestly do side mission stuff and everything on my own time, so I have some replayability. Yeah, you know what? Let me be smart. Alright, now I'm going way out of the fucking... How do I get back? Maybe back to the damn town? The struggle of being direction illiterate.
Scout ships.
That was weird. Where the hell am I supposed to go? It says mid-game, but where the fuck is that again? Oh, there we go. Port Zexon.
The boss has given me a message for you. Says there's some sort of nasty
Why is he
demon
walking
running
like that?
around in the Aldina Plains, to the east of Logris.
He almost kind of walking like they do in the
She
old
thought it might be
GTA
the one you're looking
games.
for.
Like,
Wasn't the Eastern Highway closed off from Logris?
That was only temporary. It's back open now. If you follow the road, you'll reach Stonebury Village. There you'll find one of ours who actually saw the demon. You want to know more? That'd be a good place to start.
Got it.
Hey, that's the same direction I sensed the...
Give Tabitha our thanks.
Tabitha?
It's looking more and more like we're on the right track. We ought to go check out that Bloodwing story.
Then let's start by going to Stonebury.
Hey, Eisen, did I say something wrong back there?
No. I just didn't think we needed to give the Bloodwings any information for free.
Huh?
He means the Earth Pulse points, kid. We're the only ones who know about them.
But aren't we on the same side as the Bloodwings?
We're not enemies with them. But I wouldn't go so far as to call them our friends either.
That's just how it goes in the underworld. Things can change at the drop of a hat. A poison hat.
But how are they supposed to trust us if we don't show them trust in kind?
That messenger knew our faces, even though we'd never met. He was here waiting for us, even though we hadn't told anyone where we were going.
You're right!
We hardly know the first thing about them, and yet they seem to know every move we make.
They could easily sell us out if it struck their fancy.
They'll work with us as long as we're a useful ally in their resistance against the Abbey. But the more tricks we can keep up our sleeve, the better.
We've got each other's back, but only as long as we hold a knife up our sleeve. That's what counts as trust
Posture
in
check.
the underworld.
That sounds terrible.
Man.
But at least you can trust that Tabitha's cooking will be tasty.
Can't argue
I
that.
guess. Put back the shoulders.
This is everyone's first time to Stonebury, right?
Why was it blocked off? Demons?
No, there was a great tornado on the Aldina Plains that swallowed up a whole merchant caravan. Hundreds gone in an instant.
The cooling of the climate is causing bouts of odd weather. Thunderstorms, heavy downpours, and the like.
Correct. The Abbey is keeping a tight guard on traffic through the affected areas.
If it's open now, that must mean the tornado is gone.
I wonder what sort of place it is.
It's quite lovely. In the vast forest to the east, you can find gemstones, and it's teeming with rare plants and insects. The locals trade only as much meat and hides as they need, and they live peaceful, quiet lives.
You sure know a lot about this place.
It's where the Norman he first fell in love with grew up.
Yeah! Please don't embarrass me. Though we are apart from each other now, our hearts are still as one.
Immediately after you and I made our pact and set off, she fell in love with some macho Norman and moved away.
What? Why haven't I heard about this? How long have you known?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I found out during my long search for you. Or maybe it was right after we left. I remember leaving something in the village and going back to... Oh well, not like it matters.
It does matter!
There's no sense in crying over a fickle girl. Come, Stonebury awaits.
He said there's more important things to do than cry over a woman you didn't obtain. Move on with your life. Welcome back, Dark. Welcome back. By the way, Dark, when you have your chicken, what's your go-to, like, favorite sauce with your chicken, or do you just eat the chicken by itself? I feel like for me, when it comes to meats, like if a meat is properly seasoned and stuff correctly, you don't need any sauce. But that's just me.
The Eastern Plain is finally open for travel. I hear that the people of Stoneberry are alive and well. My husband and I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I wasn't worried about him at all.
He talks tough, but he was really worried. Oh,
Ooh,
sorry,
nice
you don't
homemade
know who
hot
we're talking
sauce.
about.
Okay.
It's his apprentice.
What kind of apprentice?
My
Give it a little bit
husband's
of
an
that
architect.
kick.
Even the royal family and the abbey commission his work. He's been at the docks here on a job. He just finished and we're about to return to Logris.
These people don't care about all that.
Why did your apprentice go to Stoneberry?
He's young and talented, but a bit eccentric. He said he wanted to help create a new town, so he set off to the frontier.
A craftsman has to focus on his work. Creating a new town. Ha! He should know his place.
But my husband didn't disown him. That boy's fearlessness reminds me of my husband when he was young.
So you understand how he feels then?
I didn't say that. If he thinks he has the talent, he's free to do as he likes. But if he doesn't follow through with it to the end, I'll be done with him.
Did you hear that? He thinks the boy can do it. If you ever find yourself in Stoneberry, go visit that boy's workshop.
Right, I'll do that.
Sorry about my husband. He
If
can
we
be a
visit
real
the shop,
grump.
do we get a
Don't
discount?
worry about it. I'm pretty used to people like that.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Damn, Lafayette just said, don't worry, I'm used to dealing with grumpy people. AKA Velvet. Oh, I think now, yeah, now we can go over there. All of the bird enemies, they literally gave the most obnoxious audio to.
I think I've finally gotten used to it.
Used to what?
Your powers. I think I've finally got a handle on them in a way that feels right.
That's good. Hopefully you won't faint anymore.
Yeah, and I'll keep learning too. I hope we can make this work out.
Yeah, definitely. Fingers crossed. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Hey!
Lucky
when you
Lou's
and Eleanor
face.
made your pact together, she gave you a true name, right? Was it a good one?
True name? What's that?
It's a special name in the ancient tongue given to a Moloch as a necessary step in forming a pact with a human. I gave Bienfu the name Fushicas. It means thing.
That's pretty messed up.
It's just my own little way of showing affection.
So what kind of name did you get, Lafayette? What's the matter? She didn't give you a really weird name like Magulu gave Bienfu, did she? If you're not happy with it, I can talk to Eleanor about it later. So go on and tell me—
I'm fine with it. And I can't tell you anyway.
Well, you don't have to get so worked up about it.
A true name is not something a Moloch just casually divulges to others. They carry a special meaning to us. Speaking it to anyone other than our Pact Keeper carries a special meaning. Between comrades, it means we trust them with our lives. In other cases, it's
Practically a confession of love!
You could have said something sooner, you know.
Lafisette's at a delicate age. You should be more careful in the future.
Oh, really? It's just another way of showing affection.
Wait, get a jacketless Lafayette? Huh? Oh, probably without his big, like, coat thing. without his... That's so plain looking. But at least he doesn't have the freaking collar around his damn throat anymore. That's so plain. That's adorable. That's really cute. That doesn't really look like a pirate. That more reminds me of like a Viking. Little like schoolboy outfit. Oh, that's really cute for him. What the heck? New area obtained, chat. Velvet is such a cool character. Especially, I love her design.
Whoa!
A dragon.
That's gotta be the demon Tabitha wanted us to know about.
It's flying free, but could it still be a Therian?
I just felt an Earth Pulse point. It's that way, somewhere near the top of that mountain.
Let's check it out.
What the hell? That tree spawned out of nowhere? Too fast for you, boy.
Yeah, I can really feel the Earth Pulse now. It's up above.
Guess we're in for some mountain climbing then.
Let's go back this way really quick then. Too fast for you. I'm probably not going to be able... I bet you this one requires too much. Yep. Let's grab all the chests, and there's also one of those powerful enemies over here on this map, so I'm going to kill it. I know I like repeat myself a lot, but like it is really cool to go back and play certain games, because like I remember running around this map in the past and stuff. It's like deja vu. I think that cat's chest, it said 225. So I'll probably be able to get it if I just collect all of these. Let's get this giant peacock.
I don't think we have a chance.
Here's true.
Illusory
Here's
veil.
true.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem. Blades of wind, slice them.
Elements of creation gather. Cleansing lance. Spirit, strike the heavens. Earth strike.
You're wide open. Burn.
Blade of heaven.
No
Here's
escape.
mine enemy.
Pull out.
Divine
No
favor.
escape. How's that?
Cross. Cerberus wave.
Storm.
Blast away the shadows of darkness. Cerberus wave.
Blades of wind, slice them.
Geostigma.
Air thrust.
Sword dragon. Coiling serpent. What? Turka. Hair. Spyro. Tail. Geostigma. Rock thunder. Relic cup.
Eat it.
Sword dragon.
How's that?
Gaze upon my Cerberus wave. Rock thunder. Tornado dragon. Grounding strike. Take the skies. Hello,
How's that? How's that?
Stigma. Whew. I thought we were done for.
We took down the peacock. Peacock has been taken down. I wonder if that is better than what he already has. Probably not. Makes his defense go down by a lot, though. And we'll give it to him. Now for the long trek back. Oh, shit's about to go down.
Here! This is the Earth Pulse point I've been feeling!
No Therian and no barrier.
I must have gotten it wrong again.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. That dragon could well have broken its barrier. Or it might have been too powerful for the Abbey to subdue.
You could be right. After all, dragons make for the strongest demons.
The problem is, we don't know if it's a Therian or not.
Yeah. Let's stick with the plan and head to Stonebury to gather more information.
Am I the only one here who thinks the real problem is how we're supposed to fight a frickin' dragon?
A dragoon? Yeah, I don't know why the chat, it's supposed to disappear after a little bit, and it doesn't. But then if I turn off the always show, then it doesn't show your guys' messages even when you actually make them. Now is it finally working? Son of a bitch. I'm never gonna understand some of this shit. Can we do a horror game after Tales? We need some fear factor. And see, now the chat, once again, isn't showing. I don't get it. What is this blasphemy? I don't get it. So it can fuck off just like Nightbot. Are there any good indie horror games that are either free or very cheap on Steam that you've heard about recently, Coach? Because those ones are easier to do, right? Because we could knock the whole game out in one stream type of thing. I don't wanna play any horror games that would take, like, you know, multiple parts. Looks like it's gonna rain outside. Good old fucking Florida weather. I don't know, use Google. Google knows all. Does it really, though? Or have we been wired to think it does?
I can't wait to take a good look around. Whoa, now that's what I call a view.
I agree that it's beautiful, but don't leap about so much. You'll fall.
I can sense many earth pulses under this
I remember
place.
this area, by the
figured
way,
you'd
in
notice
Tales
that.
of Zestiria.
An intricate web of
You come
earth
here
pulses
also?
crisscrosses the land under the Aldina Plains. Mountains like these would normally take tens of thousands of years to form, but these popped up in about a millennia.
So the earth pulses have affected the land?
Exactly. Long ago, people wielded arts that allowed them to manipulate the earth pulses and control the very land itself.
How could arts like that exist?
Perhaps they pushed against key points on the earth pulses? Like how acupressure can improve a person's blood flow.
That's a rather forced comparison, but you may be right. Either way, those arts have been lost for eons.
I'm impressed, Eisen. You know a lot about everything.
I'll
Not at all. There's so much I don't know.
What I'll do on
For
like my
example,
days off,
the name
right,
of
the
these
next couple of
flowers.
days, or
That's why I
tomorrow maybe,
travel,
because I'm not doing much.
to learn.
I'll look on Steam at the horror selection and see if there's any
Yes. A long time ago, my brother showed me a picture of it in one
any
of
that
his
pique my
books.
interest.
They're fragile flowers. They die quickly on their own, but if enough of them gather together, they can survive. Fields of them form beautiful white carpets of flowers. In some cultures, they symbolize kinship, the bonds between people.
Kinship. Huh.
I'll remember that. You and your brother taught me something new today.
I'll never forget either.
Our ship has returned. Still didn't get the last
Scout
item we
ship
need.
setting.
Sounds like it's about to rain really hard outside. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. I think I had enough to now get the cat's chest, I think. I wish more horror games like Luto would come out. That was a good experience. Scared the shit out of me, but it was a good experience. Times like this, it'd be really nice to have a mount. There's a horror game where you work at a convenience store and like it's got a name like Hell or something, I reckon. That would be full size for a stream. You work at a convenience store. Yeah, I think what I'll definitely do is tomorrow, because Mondays I like super take off, right? I used to like edit videos and stuff like that on Mondays, but now for my sanity, I fully allow myself to just be lazy and not do any work on Mondays. But I have Steam on my PC. I downloaded it on there. I'll look through the horror section at like the indie horror games. I'll definitely have to try to find ones that are free or like barely cost anything, like under $5, because you're girl on a budget.
Alright, if I were a Bloodwing, where would I be?
We'll start at the inn. It only makes sense.
Look at all the berries.
Yay! I found so many blueberries! What are you gonna do with all those? Make jam? I'm going to feed them to my chickens. That way they'll lay eggs with purple yolks. What? You know that won't work, right? It sure will. The color of yolks change depending on what a hen eats. My grandma taught me that.
Actually, we always feed our chickens corn. Is that why their yolks are yellow? What are you gonna do with purple eggs anyway?
Wait, is that a legit like actual fact?
Capital again, right? I bet they've never seen purple eggs, so I figure I could sell them for a lot. Maybe I can even make our village famous!
You've thought this out, but will they really sell? You know what they'd make, right? Purple fried eggs, purple omelets, purple egg fried rice.
You know who would like purpled eggs? Dr. Seuss.
Would you want to eat
He would make a rhyme out of it.
Strange things sell, right? You don't have to be so mean just because you can't think of a better idea.
Oh, sorry. Here, let me help you.
Fine. Go catch a whole barrel full of jewel beetles. If we feed them to my chickens, we'll get eggs with yolks like shining jewels.
I really wouldn't want to be your chickens, but... okay.
What a carefree village.
But you know, this is what really makes humanity amazing to me.
The hell, my headset
Attempting the
turned off for a second, then turned back
reaching for
on.
the stars, just as a matter of
Y'all
course.
can still hear me?
Aye. Though we may stumble countless times on our way, we can achieve anything we put our minds to.
Attempting the impossible, huh?
That's all well and good, but there are some lines that should never be crossed. Purple eggs. Blech.
Blech. Purple eggs. What happened to the big tit Ash? Her titties were fake and one popped, so she's out of commission.
Raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, they all grow in abundance around Stonebury. We even have a fairy tale about it. One day the ground was covered with so many fallen berries, they all became stones.
Stoneberries. Is that how the town got its name?
The spelling has changed some, but yes, berries are an important part of this village. We harvest local berries to
Oh
make
no,
jams,
they popped.
pastries, gels, and all
Yeah,
sorts
now
of
y'all are
sweets.
stuck with the real me.
Flavored gels. I've never had one.
Sorry, I know it's a
We've exported our jam
downgrade.
and fruit for a while now, but our raspberry gels are still being perfected.
Aw, rats.
Are the vegetables growing in that field special too? I don't think I've ever seen anything like them before.
You've got sharp eyes, but that's right. They're a rare species of wild potato. They're red and they're called radish bells. We discovered them in the mountains nearby. Sadly, the potatoes are actually highly poisonous.
Really? They look so good.
They do, but the skin and the sprouts are toxic. If you aren't careful when removing them, it's Poisonville for you. Deadly poison aside, they're sweet, fluffy, and go great with butter. And when they're fried nice and crispy, they're the best. So just skin them and sell them. What's the problem? Yes, we've thought of that, but the way they are now, you have to peel off quite a bit before you get to the edible part. Peel one as big as your fist, and all you get for your trouble is a bit of meat.
She's
the size of
tending
an
to the
egg yolk.
plants so well.
That's why we're selectively breeding
This is her
them.
hands.
One day, they'll have only a thin layer of poisonous skin.
Why not breed them to get rid of the poison altogether?
With no poison, bugs will eat them, and they'll be more vulnerable to cold and heat. With potatoes, as with
She's
people,
really
getting rid of
tending to
everything
the
harmful isn't always for the
berries. Imagine if our hands were stuck like Barbies and stuff. Har 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 har. Ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Look at all them chickens.
The water around here is ideal for producing wine and spirits. I've been thinking about fermenting something new.
What will you make? This region's specialty is berries, so a berry wine?
But the chilly air and level of humidity here should be just right for making an amber draft, don't you think?
Considering the geography around here, the water must contain a high mineral content. If you use it to make a rice wine, the taste will be unique.
I've considered all those options, but I must create something that can surpass my greatest rival, Sleeping Princess.
But that's nearly impossible to make.
Exactly. Not an easy task, to say the least. Sleeping Princess is made by filling
Yo,
an
look,
emerald
it's
cask with
Loach.
water from an enchanted mountain spring and sitting it in direct sunlight for 7 years. The water's magic causes it to change color each year. When it reaches the same deep green hue of the cask, it's ready.
Solar fermenting, huh? It won't be easy to surpass a marvel of the winemaking world like Sleeping Princess.
True, but I've finally found it. The ultimate stone.
No.
A gemstone?
Say hi
Will
to
you make a
everybody.
cask from it?
That would just make it an
Say
imitation.
hello.
No, what I found can
Say, I
only
am
be
kitty
called
cat.
a natural rock filter.
You're filtering wine with a rock?
Deep in the heart of these mountains, I found a stone that absorbs liquids.
He's like, let me go, please.
I tried using it to filter a berry wine. The taste of it was unbelievably crisp and bright. It preserved the luscious richness of the berries while adding a clarity that left me breathless.
Where you going, bud?
I call it pure land wine. There is no better.
May I have a taste?
Mochi
My
made his own
apologies, but
cameo.
it took me 10 years to make a single thimbleful. I drank that thimbleful for my tasting. It'll be about 50 years before I can make a decent batch.
He's looking, you know what he's looking at, Chet? His laser pen. Look how heavy duty this cat laser pen is, by the way.
Meet you back here then?
It's a
I've
big ass
never been
cat
so
laser
glad
pen.
not to be human.
His favorite, like the red laser light, has different shapes. He likes the mouse one. But then it can also act as a purple light, and it has like a full-on like bright ass flashlight too. He knows what it is. Oh, look at him. Get him, Arch. Oh, I've activated all 3 cats. Oh no. All 3 have been activated. When did one of y'all have a hairball on the floor? I just looked over and there's a hairball on the carpet. When the hell did that happen? Nasty. Well, sorry y'all, I got distracted by the kitties. I wasn't listening at all to what this old man said. I just know he wants to make wine apparently. Good luck with that. I'm gonna have to clean up that nasty ass hairball. Fat cat. Y'all want to see a true fat cat? Mochi is tiny compared to Kovu. Kovu's humongous. Humongous. Look at all them chickens. Here, hold up. Here, I'm gonna show y'all a real big fat cat, and then I'm gonna take my little stream break a bit early just so I can clean up this nasty ass hairball that someone decided to leave me on the carpet. By the way, obviously it's how the house came. I don't know how you guys feel, but as someone who owns pets, I can't stand having carpet. I don't like it. I'd rather have tile and then just decorate with like different rugs and stuff, but I cannot stand carpet. I don't like it. But let me grab Kovu really quick. I don't even know. Look at him. He barely fully fits in frame. Look at this dude. That's him fully spread out. That's Kovu. That's a fat cat. Say hi. Look at that. Move my damn chair. That's a big dude. That's a big dude. Oh, look at him. Say hi, chat. He's like, let me down, bitch. Oh, I got you, buddy. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, y'all. Give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna do the stream break now. I know it's a bit early. There goes my damn voice box. But I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Nobody panic. Please, nobody set fire to anything. I'll be right back. you're back. What are you sipping on, Dark? What you sipping on? Is it your drink to go with your chicken? Also, welcome in Mina over on YouTube. Thank you for stopping by. How's it going? Oh, look, another aura farming kid that we have to kick their ass in a card game.
Stoneberry hasn't had much luck growing just yet, but this pioneer town has a lot of potential. Trees grow well here, and the lumber is of great quality. Oh, we're also close to the quarries, so stone isn't a problem. As long as the demons are contained, this country will rebuild. The need for stone and lumber will soar. Best of all, this area is quiet, has beautiful lakes, and is a perfect place for a craftsman like me to work.
And why settle for anything less?
I do feel that you might be a bit short-handed
Quiet
here.
Here Sunday is going
it's hard
well
to build
also.
without manpower.
You're right.
Thank
We
you
need
for
something to
stopping by
attract
and
new
checking out the
settlers.
stream today.
Maybe some sort of specialty item?
Is there any fruit or vegetable that can only be found around here?
There is a type of potato called the radish bell that we grow, but it's got a few, quirks.
If you want to attract people, you should just ring a bell. Come to Stoneberry, where the money grows on trees.
A bell tower, huh? That might actually work. We can even use local stones for the bell. The
Damn, look at that
Stoneberry
chicken
Stone Bell
swag
Free.
ass walk.
It won't work.
Huh?
Try hitting a rock. Doesn't ring.
Ah, how could I have missed that? I'm still such a novice. My master taught me better than this. Think before you build. That's what he always said. I need to do better and not sully his name.
I started my own channel. Nice. What type of content are you planning on doing?
I was on my way home from a trip to Logres, crossing the Aldina Plains, when I saw it. Rain was pouring as if from buckets, and the wind was so strong I could hardly stay on my feet. From the vast darkness of the sky, a monster of tremendous size descended, like the essence of the storm itself.
A huge flying demon?
At that moment, a group of exorcists leapt out from their hiding spots and began to battle the demon beast. But it met their swords with its fearsome horns, and a swipe of its tail threw the noble exorcist's back.
Horns and a tail?
Where did the demon go?
I couldn't tell you. I was so frightened, I ran away and never looked back. I hope the Abbey can get rid of it, but the beast took out 3 exorcists with a single blow. Come to think of it, another person was there too. He faced the demon and told it to
Looks like
stop.
those people that got clapped had a
If you're
skill
going
issue.
to the Aldina Plains, you'd better be careful.
Alright, let's kick this kid's ass. Oh, I got lucky with that. They got greedy, so I took their points. Can you guys not hear me? I believe the volume and everything's working. Sometimes I know if you guys are watching over on YouTube and make sure sometimes you might need to like refresh your web page to make sure the delay isn't too bad. I'm not sure if you heard me before, Mina, but I was curious and I asked what type of content are you thinking of doing for your channel? No, okay, just making sure. I know I've had like volume issues and shit in the past. Edits? Well, it's definitely, it is always exciting to like, definitely, when starting like your content creator journey, so I do wish you all the best. Damn, 70-0. Kick that kid's ass. Oh, I think we got the last item we needed. Yep, now we can go to this area.
Show him how Ifreed's crew can sail.
Thank you. Also, did you watch the... Oh shit, that's right. Sorry, I've had... Trying to memorize everybody's usernames and stuff is starting to get hard because I've had a lot of new people tuning in. You were the one that asked me about that. I hate to disappoint. I have not watched the Amazing Digital Circus. And I have had a couple of other people actually ask me if I've ever watched it. I have not. I have not. I was told that I should, but when it comes to like shows and stuff, especially anime, I'll be honest, I really don't watch that stuff anymore. Not that I don't like it or anything, but whenever I do get an itch to watch anime, which isn't often, because I'm mostly a video gamer, just always have been. Like when I was younger, I watched a lot more anime, but video games have always been like my main thing. But whenever I do have a kick to watch anime, I always go back and rewatch old shows. So, but people have told me that that show is good. That's the one that's on YouTube, right? Or you can watch it on YouTube.
It's done. Time to eat, everyone.
How's it going, Gypsy? I hope your Sunday is going well. Thank you for being here again. Anime peaked with Speed Racer anyway. There's just something about, I don't know, older anime. Maybe it's just because I've officially reached that age where it's like back in my day. It's not an anime, it's a 3D show. But just in general, I literally don't watch shows that much, period. If anything, like when I'm working on stuff for like background noise, I'll put on like the YouTube channels that I watch. But yeah, when it comes to shows, it's very rarely do I ever get invested in shows. Because whenever I do like have free time and stuff like that, I just want to play video games. But I've heard good things about Digital Circus, but I'll be honest, I probably won't ever watch it. But yeah, there's one thing I love too, I don't know, like, a lot of shows, like, I know visually, obviously, like, drawing, graphics, like, animation and stuff has come a long way. But when it comes to shows, like, any type of animated show, I don't know, they don't draw my attention the same as, like, the old stuff did. And also, too, like, I really love, actually, the visual, like, art style and stuff of older media. Like, best example I can give, like, Demon Slayer, for example, let's talk about that, because that's a show where they put a lot of budget into it. Visually, yes, I'm not going to sit here and say it looks bad, because it doesn't. But if I had to choose between Demon Slayer or watching, like, an old 90s anime with that more rough, like, hand-drawn feeling art style, I'd rather do that. To me, that's more visually pleasing, but maybe it's just the era and stuff that I grew up in type of thing. But even when I was on my kick of watching a lot of animated stuff, if anything, I love animated movies, but when it comes to shows, I just don't really have the time to, like, invest. Even if it's short shows, I just don't. But the biggest thing about me is I've always just been a gamer. Games are what really draw my attention. Alright, now we gotta kick this little kid's ass in intermediate mode. Speed Racer was a good ass show, though. I used to actually watch that one at my grandma's house. I might not win this, I'm getting bad stacks. Mina, I am familiar with Has-Been. You know why I'm actually? If it wasn't for going to anime conventions, I probably actually wouldn't be familiar. But I know that, like for example, I recently went to MegaCon Orlando, and a lot of people cosplay. I saw a lot of Has-Been Hotel characters, so it's through conventions that I am actually familiar with that. Familiar in the sense like the art style and stuff of it. I don't know too much with like the character lore and stuff, but I'm taking it Lucifer is one of the characters in that show. Yeah, I know at anime conventions I've seen a lot of people recently cosplaying. I don't actually know anything about the show, unfortunately, Mina. I've just seen like cosplays, like people dressing up as the characters. But let me see if I have a photo on my phone really quick, because I don't know which character is which. But there was one character the girl was dressed up as, and she actually looked really cool. Hold up, let me see if I can find it really quick. Or I'll just look up Has-Been Hotel characters, because the minute I see it, I'll know that that was what the girl was dressed at. It was a girl character. Yeah, two characters that I saw at the convention that I liked aesthetically how they look, but I know nothing about them. But two girls were dressed up as them, and it's I'm looking at my phone right now. There was someone I saw dressed as Charlie, and then Vagi. Is that how you say the name? Vagi? Oh, I love how you just put in the chat if it's Vagi, I swear. I saw two girls. One was dressed up as this Charlie character, and the other was dressed up as Vagi. And then I did see someone, again, I'm not familiar with these characters, but there was one other person that I saw at my recent convention. They were dressed up as this Vox character. The one that has like the TV for a head. I saw someone cosplaying him too. Like the art style and visually of the characters looks really cool. But like I said, I guess my attention for shows just isn't there. Charlie and Vagi are OTP, to be honest. Are those two, like, I guess very popular in the show? Are they like a couple or something, or they're just two of like the main characters? They're in a relationship? Oh, okay. Maybe that's why the two girls were dressed up as them. You'd probably really enjoy them because I know that's like a very common cosplay to do, like show-wise. Mina, I don't know if you go to like anime conventions, but you'd probably have a really great time because I know a lot of people are starting to like dress up as those characters. We beat Shinobu. Victory. You got any stuff that's more powerful than what I already have, dude? Probably not. Because we're over leveled. Oh, he has something for Rokuro. How does the card game work? You know, funny enough, I don't fully understand it. I do know you have to match based on like the same game that the characters come from. And then on the bottom right, you'll notice like all the cards had specific like typing symbols on them. And I know if you match those typing symbols plus with the same game, you can have like higher chance of getting like stat points and stuff. And basically it's trying to match a stack of 4 from the same game if you're able to before your opponent can. I'm pretty sure is how it like overall works. Welcome back, welcome back. On my end, I just saw you throwing anime characters at each other. I mean, as long as you grasp that premise, you kind of can beat the game, to be honest. Thankfully, it's not a super complex card game that they put in. Like, the fact that you have that concept, literally that's enough to help you kind of win that game, I'm not gonna lie. You never have to apologize for leaving, Mina. We all have other stuff and things that go on in life. You're all good. Still missing this dude, but I am not at a point where it's allowing me to go back to that area. So... hair is so freaking frizzy this
Savid.
morning.
Well, hello, sailor.
I've gone one time with my aunt. You mean for convention?
Nope. Just saying a prayer for someone.
Someone?
Let's go. Clearly there aren't any bloodwings here.
You're just going to leave? I'm right here.
Everybody has times they need to be alone.
Fee.
Right, coming.
Yeah, conventions are definitely a lot of fun.
What do you think he was praying about?
Well, for one thing, he was drinking a bottle of Thorny Forest.
Oh my. The drink you share with your special someone when you're going to be married for life! How romantic!
But getting your hands on that stuff is no small feat. I can only hope I'll get a chance to taste it someday.
That must have had an important meaning for Savid. That's why you left him alone.
Don't read too much into it.
You're Velvet, right?
Ah, you must be the one who's seen the demon we're after. We saw a big snake-looking dragon fly over on the way here. Is that what you saw too?
Yes, that's the one. It nests at the top of the mountain in Aldina Plains.
We went to look ourselves. No dragon.
It only returns to its nest on rainy days.
Rainy days, you say?
Oh, what a coincidence, it starts raining.
Oh, just look at what you went and made the weather gods do! This doesn't bode well. Not at all!
Thanks. We'll give it another shot.
What a coincidence, it started raining.
Hey there. Our meeting like this must be Providence, Meow.
We're in a hurry. Save it, cats.
All the better, Meow. I've just stumbled upon a perfectly nifty piece of stone just for you. What's it for?
That's not a geoboard, is it?
Bingo! I dug it out of some ruins, Meow. They were made by Norman Meowny years ago for surfing along Earth pulses, but I can't use it, so I figured I'd pawn it off on someone else.
Oh, that's right. This is the... Lord, y'all hear that?
Norman made
Hold
this?
up.
That doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
Don't be so mean. We're capable of exceptional things. Sometimes. When a Norman speaks their own name, the board springs to life and whisks its
Like I said, I played this game all the way back in 2016. It's been a hot minute. But, I forgot that this is the mount that you have in this game, is like a hoverboard, basically.
Well, then I apologize.
So we can ride this as long as we have Bienfu with us, right?
Well, kind of.
Do you have to use your true name to activate it?
Not my true name, no. My Norman name.
Wouldn't that just be Bienfu?
No. Norman have a separate name that goes something like Norman so-and-so. It's almost more a title than a name. Often the name has something to do with what they're good at. Something like Attack, or Chain, or Aqua.
Right. You could say names like Bienfu and Grimoire are more like stage names. I actually don't know Bienfu's Norman name, but I can't wait to find out.
What is your name, Bienfu?
Come on, out with it. We're in a hurry.
Norman Brave.
Aww. That's cute.
Look at that.
Wait, Bienfu.
Your Norman name is Brave?
That is so deliciously absurd.
Why do you think I've never told you before, Bien?
At least the board works, Meow.
And if we get on this board, it'll move us around?
Should I do a cosplay in the future of a
The
cat's?
board propels itself by pushing against Earth Pulse flows.
Are RPGs your go-to? Yeah. I would say they're my go-to for sure. I love the Tales of series, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts.
They serve as a conduit between the surface land and the Earth Pulses, meow. Once you've actually located a
But overall, I've been more so a single-player gamer than multiplayer games, but definitely RPGs are top of the list.
Geotree is right over there, meow.
Alright then. So long as we find more geotrees, we'll be able to use the geoboard to travel much more quickly.
Oh, now we got a hoverboard, y'all. Oh, you have to hold it? Oh lord, this is kind of wonky.
Well, that's going to come in handy.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to ride.
Alright, that definitely feels outdated. That's it definitely, the way you do it, like, and when I'm moving it, definitely reminds me that this game is a bit old. It felt a little aged.
Even still, this board gives us a strategic advantage. Brave here will just have to bear a little exertion now and then.
Yeah, Brave. Buck up.
I believe in you. Be brave.
Poor Bienfu.
Calling me that.
Are we doing Sonic Riders now? Yeah, apparently we switched games. Oh, but you can't actually... They should have allowed you to be able to jump off the map. Yeah, oh my god, I barely hit left or right and that thing swerves. Maybe I'm just trash. I'm literally barely hitting it, y'all, I swear.
Our scout ship has a new recipe. I've got to try it.
A lizard tail steak. A thick slice of tail meat cooked to perfection. I mean, I guess with the correct amount of seasoning and stuff. Doesn't sound nice.
Scout ship.
Interesting. Oops. I wish it allowed you, like, you should be able to just leap off of anywhere on the map. But then again, this is an old game, so... Still, in my opinion, the second best Tales game of the whole franchise. Oh my lord, I'm swerving. can't drive. I swear I'm better at this in driving in real life than this. I think my brain just remembered something from the story, and if I'm correct, I'm about to get sad. I think I remember something that happens because I've mentioned it in past streams, but to anybody new, so all the Tales games, it's like Final Fantasy, you don't have to play any of the other ones to understand this one because they're standalone. However, some of the Tales games are set in the same like world, but like hundreds or thousands of years apart. And Tales of Berseria and Tales of Zestiria take place in the same planet. And I think memory just triggered of something that happens. And if I'm remembering correctly, I'm gonna be sad.
It looks so deadly. And just check out how much malevolence it's putting out.
Which means it's not a Therian.
Let's retreat. We've got no reason to pick a fight with something we can't handle.
I do.
Oh, you're up for it?
What? What are you doing? She's right. Fighting this creature is a good way to end up dead.
No, we can handle it. We're over leveled.
Oh, sorry.
No, we got this. Come on.
Well, no turning back now.
Oh shit, he's level 49. I think we're only level 48. Oh.
Damn it, this wasn't part of the plan.
That's okay.
But training
We
like
got this.
doesn't come around every day.
Be on your guard. One wrong move and you're done for.
I know. That's the fun part.
Wait! Shout! See you!
No escape! Tremble! Flash them!
Shout! Divine Saber! Binding Frost! Blade pierce through!
Tremble!
Sheer release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Binding order! Blade pierce through! Maelstrom! Shadow Killer! Infernal Charge! I'll help you! Elements of creation gather!
Yep. This one definitely puts up a better fight than your average demon.
Is there any hope of actually defeating this thing?
I'll do whatever it takes. That's my way. Zavid!
Yeah. I see you're out for blood, as usual. You knew, didn't you, Eisen?
Out of my way.
What? Are you protecting the dragon?
She's not a dragon!
Huh?
Back off, or I'll make you back off.
Damn! It got away!
That hurts, babe. And here we hadn't seen each other in so long.
Hold it. Is that dragon? Someone you knew?
I told you, she's not a dragon.
Poor guy, the love of his life turned into a
Seems
monster.
old Check out my pecs and the dragon have some kind of close ties.
Did I hear you right? We're talking about a dragon here.
I know what I said.
But how could that be?
When Malakim are tainted by malevolence, a dragon is what ultimately results.
So you're saying that dragon was a Malak Zavid once knew?
She must be who he was praying for back in town.
Yeah, most likely.
But do Malakim put out malevolence like humans do?
No, not by themselves they don't. But if one remains in contact with humans or demons who do, it will eventually taint her, and she will become a dragon.
What about you, kiddo? You feel anything weird after you got thrown into the Earth Pulse at the Empyrean's throne?
I did, yeah.
During the chat.
Can't say I'm surprised. The air there was thick with malevolence.
What's wrong with you,
sent on its
Coach?
way to Enominat.
If I'd stayed there, I might be a dragon too.
Is having a vessel not enough to prevent a Malak from transforming?
A vessel can reduce the effect, but not eliminate it. By stripping their Malakim of consciousness, the Abbey exorcists seem to be able to inhibit the transformation. But nothing in this world is guaranteed.
Can a dragon ever be changed back into a Malak?
Nope. Just like with demons, there's no going back.
Do they still hold on to some part of who they were?
You saw that dragon. What do you think?
Well, that's...
But Zavid still won't kill it. Must be his creed at work.
Eisen, listen. Whatever business you and Zavid have with that dragon, I don't care. Do what you have to. But I won't tolerate you getting the rest of us involved in it again. Do I make myself clear?
You've got it.
Good. Now, let's get back to the Therian hunt. We'll regroup in Titania.
If what Eisen said is true, then could I wind up as a dragon someday? Or Eisen too?
I don't know.
A dragoon? That's like a way longer fucking way. We gotta unlock the little tablet thing anyway so we can go faster in this area.
Toidles, keeping tight circles. Oh, perfect timing, Eisen. I's got a letter for yous.
A letter?
Did you get a reply to that letter you sent? What's it say? What's it say?
I know everything that you've done. Repent for your horrendous deeds, you monster.
What did you do, Eisen?
No idea. There's no sender written on here either.
Who would write something so awful?
Who cares? If I gave a damn about other people's feelings, I wouldn't be a pirate.
I suppose that's true.
Forget about it. What's the status of the other stuff?
The Palmier made it just fine. But we've run into some troubles finding the Nordals. My deepest apologies.
What are Nordals?
Nordals used to be given out by Empyrean temples. If you collect a set of 4, you'd find happiness. Oh, so they said. Nowadays, there's only 4 left. Red, blue, green, and black. Even worse, nobody hardly knows nothing about them.
Dolls of the Empyreans. Do you think they're like that one we saw of Aminoch in that shop in Isolt?
Kind of. But these are less gloomy looking and more, how can I describe it?
Something like a quiet radiance?
A quiet radiance. That's perfect!
I think I get it.
I'd never have pegged you as a collector of religious claptrap, Eisen. Think they'll help keep the Reaper away?
Probably not. But in the off chance they actually work, they'll keep her safe.
Hey, that letter Eisen sent off earlier was addressed to a woman, wasn't it?
Our little Laphicet is growing up.
No, I wasn't implying she was his girlfriend. Her writing just seemed more mature, and...
It's nothing like that. She's my younger sister.
I didn't know you had a sister.
She's the only family I have left. She and I live apart for various reasons.
I'm guessing your death curse is one of them, huh? Mogiloo!
So that's why. I'd be happy to help you look for those dolls, Eisen.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Thanks.
I saw Benwick and the other crew members get into a serious fight over whether cats or dogs were better.
Oh, shit.
I don't get what the big deal is.
I can't believe you could say such a thing! No conflict is more perilous than the one that has dogged mankind since the dawn of civilization! In the shadow of every war are the battles of dog lovers and cat lovers. Between
Oh,
each side
Coach,
lies
your
a
moment has
divide.
come. A
Maybe
clinker has joined the
unbridgeable all
chat.
same. I'd say we're lucky that the squabble you saw didn't escalate into anything more serious.
I had no idea it was such a big deal. So what side do all of you fall on?
I am, without a doubt, a cat person. Cats and witches have a long history together.
Personally, I prefer dogs because they can cohabit with humans while following rules. But I like cats too, because they're cute.
What about you, Rokuro?
Shigure liked cats, so I don't. But I like dogs even less. Always wagging their tails for their masters.
I feel the same way. Dogs will trade anything for food. Learning tricks, wagging their tails, getting friendly, and in time, even forgetting to howl.
I think that's too cynical. Dogs make efforts to please humans so that we can live together. They're friendly and compassionate creatures.
Then does that make you a cat person, Eisen?
Actually, I like squirrels best. When I lived with my sister, The nearby forest had lots of nice, fluffy squirrels that would let me pet
Damn,
them.
Eisen said fuck cats and dogs. It's all about squirrels for him.
Dogs. You have to pick a side.
If I had to choose, yeah, it'd be cats. There's something lovable about the way they act, especially when you spoil them. Reminds me a lot of my sister.
What about you, Velvet? Cats or dogs?
Dogs. They don't betray you.
You always have to be so serious, don't you?
So Velvet and Eleanor like dogs, while Magilou and Eisen prefer cats.
And Rokuro doesn't care for either one. That makes you our tiebreaker, kiddo. The fate of this showdown is in your hands.
It is?
Now that you're no longer the Abbey's dog, perhaps you're thinking of being one for Velvet's column?
What has that got to do with anything? We're just talking about which animal we like.
If you're getting so angry over this, he's going to have no choice but to pick dogs.
I just told you.
No more fighting! This is clearly getting out of hand, so why don't you all agree that you're Bienfu people and make up already?
I don't think anybody would agree to that.
Special enough to have Bienfu people.
Because
Welcome in, Penguin. Welcome in.
but also do my own thing like a cat. If you pick me, everybody wins.
I don't think it works that way.
Thank you, Coach, for getting rid of the clanker. All good. At the end of the day, you got him. That's what matters. Damn, Penguin got the nacho cheese Doritos. That's what's up. I've decided to platinum Resident Evil 7 next. Out of all the Resident Evil games, how many do you have left if you were to platinum all of them? You have nacho cheese, Doritos, tentacles, and the Illuminati. You seem to be having a very fun Sunday. That's a combo. I just came back from Sunday League.
I guess a dragon.
Hopefully that was fun and went well for you.
Even for the Reaper. You should get some rest.
We all should. I'll just get the crew started on readying the ship for our next departure.
All right, you go do that. Laphicet, you should get some rest too.
I'm fine. It's more important that I focus on finding an actual Therian this time. I'm going to take another try at sensing the Earth Pulse points.
You're as stubborn as ever, Fee.
6 or 7, but let's say 6 because I'm not doing Resident Evil 6, I'd rather die. Is that the one that you told me is the worst? Or is it just the trophies are annoying? Scored 3 goals and assisted 2. Nice. So did overall your team win then? Hey, you know what? You win some, you lose some, but hey, you got 3 goals and 2 assists. You put in work. You put in work. 6 is the worst. It's got like 5 different character stories. It's terrible when it comes to a story. I would almost immediately lose interest. Gotcha. So if you ever did platinum all the games, you would do all of them but that one. So we're just going to pretend that 6 doesn't exist. So once you do all the others, you can officially say you have platinumed every Resident Evil game. You lost 6 to 5. That's not too bad then. Very, very close game. That's what everyone does? Gotcha. It kind of reminds me how, you know, everybody who is into Game of Thrones, we acknowledge that the last season just didn't happen, that the show ends when Arya kills the Night King, and that's it. Oh, here's the guy that charges us to sleep at our own base. This dude's probably pocketing so much damn money.
Did you ever figure out if that bug was a stag or a rhinoceros beetle?
Actually, I still haven't really looked into it.
Why not? Weren't Rokuro and Aizen pretty curious to find out too?
They're why I haven't. They both have really strong opinions, and they both make a believable argument. And if I determined it was a new kind of beetle entirely, my decision would change the very course of their fates.
Their fates? I think you're exaggerating things.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
We're still hashing out what that Rhinostagros really is. Kiddo here's holding off on his final decision because he's worried about how you'll take it.
You're both adults. Can't one of you just give in so we can move on?
It's a rhinoceros beetle. I'm not backing down on that.
No, it's a stag beetle.
Why not just take off the pointy bits? Then we can all agree it's just a plain old beetle. Simple.
Sounds good to me.
Don't even joke about that. If you took away my swords, I wouldn't have anything left. Same thing goes for a stag beetle and its pincers.
And taking away a rhinoceros beetle's horns is disrespectful to its way of life, and to even suggest it is just plain wrong. No, if we're going to argue it out over this, we need to exhaust every possible angle before coming to a conclusion. It's the right thing to do.
They're such nerds with their bugs.
To rare insects of Midgand, you wanted me to get you?
Thanks, Bienfu. Surely this book will have something about that bug. Yeah, here it is. This beetle's real name is... Argonathocrassus, the thick-jawed beetle.
It's named for its jaws? That must make it a stag...
It's a drone beetle. The field guide says it's a really rare variety, too.
They were both wrong.
I guess that's that.
No, you're wrong. It's a brand new species. I call it the Laphicet Rhinostagros. That's my decision, and I'm not backing down.
He said, I found it, I've been taking care of this thing, I'm naming it. Oh, we have to go to... I just gave him an extra $100 for nothing. We have to go to the jail cell that she first started in. I cast, you get a wedgie every 10 minutes. That sounds really painful, considering, but also probably not possible with me. When I wear leggings, I do not wear underwear, I just wear the leggings. So joke's on y'all. Can't get me a wedgie if I don't have underwear on.
Don't push yourself too hard now, Laphicet. You hear me?
You can still get it with or without. Damn, getting a wedgie from just the straight up leggings. That sounds even more painful, actually. Oh, shit. Youch. Yeah, obviously, I mean, if you're a dude and you want to wear leggings, fucking go for it, you know what I mean? But I feel like leggings are more common, like, us women wear them. But obviously they have, like, the built-in, like, panty liners and leggings. And it's actually, believe it or not, for us women, hygienically wise and just healthier for you to, if you're gonna wear leggings, especially if you're wearing your workout leggings, to just use the built-in panty liner, to not put underwear on top of then the leggings. So yeah. And plus it's more comfortable. I've done both, obviously, but I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to any other type of pants, yes, underwear, but leggings feel so much better if it's just the leggings. And then you also, too, don't have to worry about the annoying, like, panty line and all that shit, since the leggings are, like, skin tight against you.
I told everyone I could find the Therians, but I've only sent us to the wrong places. Eisen, is there any way to boost Amalok's powers?
I guess it's okay for me to tell you this. The majority of Malakim today have their consciousnesses sealed away to be used as mere tools for the exorcists. But originally, Malakim were beings who received prayers from people, and in return bestowed their blessings upon nature and mankind.
So you're saying that when humans pray to a Malak, the Malak receives great strength?
Yes, in general at least. Some Malakim, like me, buck the system and bring about misfortune rather than divine grace.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But who would ever pray to me?
Maybe you didn't lead us to any Therians, Fee, but it's not like we came back empty-handed. We found Orichalcum to use against Shigure, and we also learned we can hold our own against a dragon.
Velvet.
So where should we go next, Fee?
Northgand! There's a big Earth Pulse point north of Helavis.
Works for me. Eisen?
We can leave whenever you want. Doesn't matter to me.
And I'm all set. Let's make our way to the
Oh,
harbor.
look at her smiling.
When I say prayers,
Oh,
I don't mean
Velvet.
outright worshipping. All I'm talking about are earnest thoughts and feelings directed at you.
I see. So I'm already receiving prayers then.
How adorable.
Scout ship departing. There's a lot of cockroaches in this place. They need to add like more fun shit and stuff to do in this base. It's freaking huge.
Our next target is north
Add
of
a pool
Helices,
table.
near the Faldi's ruins. In light of everything we know, I'd say it's highly likely we'll find a Therian there.
Let's hope.
Then we should make our first stop, Port Helices.
With the mischief we got into last time, getting into the city might prove difficult.
Benwick, how are things in Helices right now?
That shipping guild that used to handle our mooring is pretty much toast. But for some reason, the Abbey isn't watching the port as much as they once were. Unfamiliar ships have been hauling in relief supplies, so if we pose as one of the transport ships, I think we can slip in. And if we divert some supplies to an unofficial channel, we might be able to secure a new mooring partner.
Smuggling in relief supplies for our own disaster. Cheeky bastards, aren't we?
It's what'll get us in.
That much is true. It's a plan.
Cheeky bugger.
Roger. I'll get right on it.
Hey, Eleanor. Abbey exorcists don't pray to their tethered Malachim, do they?
You mean something besides our oaths?
An oath is a magical formula that grants you power in exchange for binding you to a rule, right?
Yes, though that is simplifying it a bit.
When Malachim receive human prayers, they bestow their blessings upon people and nature. Eisen told me that we Malachim grow stronger when humans pray to us.
Prayers and blessings? I've never heard of that. I used to think the same way as the other exorcists. Malachim are merely tools that allow us the use of arts.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But Innominat is different. The exorcists all worship him. They have faith in his mighty power. And not only that, the people of this nation pray to the Empyrean for salvation, just as Artorias instructs them.
Does my son know who Harry
I get it now.
That was really loud. I'm
No.
so sorry.
Do you, kiddo?
Huh?
Artorias founded the Abbey within the existing Church of the Empyreans, so that he could direct the people's thoughts towards Innominat. So that even while they lionize Artorias as their savior, they're made aware of Innominat's presence.
There was a
behind
video
them.
on my phone that went off, and that shit was
Everyone starts
loud.
believing in Innominat. The prayers of the entire world go to him, becoming his power.
After the centuries-long decline of Empyrean worship, he becomes
A
stronger than
TikTok
anyone
started
today could
playing
imagine.
where someone was asking
pieces do fit.
Daniel Radcliffe
Oaths,
if his
prayers,
son knows what Harry
blessings, the
Potter
demon blood.
is.
So much in this world is affected by matters of the heart.
Or if his
They
kid,
hold magical
whatever.
power, both effective and meddlesome.
We are truly going up against the rest of the entire world, aren't we?
Don't look so troubled, Eleanor. I'm gonna do my best to get stronger, so believe in me. I am a Moloch after all.
Oh, Laphicet, you've become so brave so quickly.
Have I?
But you're still cute when you get embarrassed.
Hey, why's your face so red?
Huh? My face isn't red.
Oh, look at Eisen with his glasses on.
Hey, Eisen. What's it feel like to get a letter?
I don't feel anything, nor do I want or need to. There's no joy in receiving these things.
Huh? Why not?
Don't be so shocked. Look, it's just an invoice from the Turtles. What's the big deal anyway? Do you wish you get letters too?
Yeah. But I don't have anyone to send
Imagine,
letters to.
Chat, if we were still in
Let
the
alone
day
anyone
and
who'd
age
send
where you
me
had to
any.
send letters to say hi to someone.
I've got a letter for you.
What? Really? Who could it be from? The sender is... Bienfu?
Yup, yup! You got a letter from yours truly! I figured you'd be wanting someone to send you a letter right about now, so I wrote one up for you. What do you think? You're happy, right?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Bienfu.
I'll even read it for you. Dear Moloch Laphicet, I hope that this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. Thankfully, I'm doing well myself, with no major changes to report.
Bienfu's taking all this so seriously. It's so rare to actually see him like this.
As you're aware, I've been spending my days ironing Magilou's outfits, sewing her buttons, and washing her hat and tremendous.
Oh, it is kind of sweet that he wrote a letter, but everyone secretly in the team hates Bienfu. They find him annoying.
Slender as she once was in her younger years. She hung me upside down from the roof in the middle of the cold. I nearly became a frozen Normansicle. It was so horrible that I couldn't stop my tears from flowing down my little cheeks.
There's the Bienfu we know and love.
But all you wrote about in that letter was yourself. And you even read it out loud yourself.
That's okay. Thanks, Bienfu. It feels nice to get a letter.
That's so kind of you to say. I think I might cry again.
Bienfu is cute, but I can also see why he annoys everybody.
We've loaded everything bound for Helaviz. With that much trade, I doubt anyone will suspect us.
Any idea who can give us cover for docking?
Not anyone in particular, but recently the power and influence of the Helaviz Fishermen's Guild has caught my eye.
The Fishermen's Guild, huh? Let's bring them some extra relief supplies. Fuel, drink, and as for the drink...
12-year-old amber draft. The sailors of Helaviz have an eye for the stuff.
You heard that from Dial, I take it. He's got a sharp eye.
He took a bottle in payments, but I say we turn a blind eye to it. We thought we were the best at this kind of thing, but having him around has been a real eye-opener.
Okay, but tell him if he takes a second, he'll pay for it. Eye for an eye.
Aye, aye. I'll keep an eye on him so that he doesn't sneak off with another bottle.
Aye, aye, Capitan.
The supplies are loaded. We can make for Helaviz whenever you want.
That was fast.
If we weren't hard workers, we wouldn't be sailors.
My nose keeps itching. Oh god, not this girl.
Oh, what's wrong, Kamoana?
She said she had a dream about her mom.
When Mommy saw me, she said I looked scared. Bet you didn't want a scary little girl like me.
Your mother would never say that, sweetheart.
But how can you be sure?
Well, how do I put it? I know because I know.
You're just lying to make me feel better.
Oh, Lord.
Aw, Kamawana, don't cry.
Can someone shut this character up, please? Oh, I really don't like the voice. I can't with the voice. And the constant crying.
This is the part I hate about little kids.
I'm not a little kid. I hate you, Velvet. I hate you.
That's right. Let it all out.
Stop it! Stop it! Mommy! I saw my
This is why y'all, I don't want kids, I'll be honest. I can't deal with this.
She managed to cry herself to sleep.
They're not rational creatures. Sometimes you just gotta let them cry it out.
You seem used to it.
I guess you could say that. Luffy usually kept himself together when he was younger. But when he was really little, he had times like this every now and then. And on that note, let's take off all we can.
My liege, Dial, I leave Kamoana in your care.
I'll do what I can, but kids as sweet and honest as her are harder to deal with than corrupt bureaucrats.
An outlaw prince and a talking lizard are no replacement for a mother.
I can fix that problem. With that one, coach, go for it. I do not like her character, and no offense to the voice actor, but the voice, I can't. And the fact that she's just whiny and cries all the time.
I do hope Kamoana isn't crying anymore.
Yeah.
Shush. How long is it going to be before you send in another exorcist to replace Lady Teresa?
With these demons clamoring at our gates, none of us feel safe anymore.
You have our deepest sympathies, but we were sent here on a different mission.
That's what the last exorcist who came here said before leaving for the north. What could be up there that's worth all that attention?
Surely we're not all being punished by the Abbey for what happened with Medusa, are we?
That is not the case. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business to attend to.
So the exorcists are just passing through town and heading straight north. Odd.
Secrets, yeah.
Ever since the Calamity showed up, everything's just gone to pot, I say.
Calamity? What do you mean?
I mean the demon who barged in and made a mess of our fair city. She's a nasty creature of pure evil, with an arm that eats anything that gets in her way.
Haven't you heard of her? The Calamity's been rampaging across the whole kingdom, not just here. Scant few have seen her and survived.
Huh. You don't say.
After the Calamity raised our ships and our port, the shipping guild fell apart, and our trade routes got poached by other ports. It's bad. The town relies on trade to make ends meet.
People are abandoning the city, and our streets are no longer safe. Not to mention the demon blight spreading again. Just the other day, a little kid turned into a demon. Just like that. What a world! What a world!
What have the exorcists been doing during all of this?
Well, Lady Teresa was in charge of this region, but she came up short against the Calamity and got a fat demotion for her troubles. Several new exorcists have been reassigned here, but once they arrive, they all traipse right off to the ruins up north.
This has to be Medissa's fault. If she hadn't gone and done something so stupid...
Medissa?
That's enough. This isn't something for outsiders to know.
You're right. Sorry. I'm really worried about what's going to come of this town.
It sounds like Hellevies isn't what it used to be these days.
We need to ask around and find out more about what's going on here.
Agreed. Especially regarding the Abbey and those ruins. I'm also curious about this Medissa woman.
The ruins part makes sense, since the Earth Pulse point might be there. But why do you care who Medissa is?
Just a hunch. Something tells me she's worth looking into.
You're not gonna look into this Calamity chick? She sounds like a real terror.
Yeah, I think I'll pass. I already know plenty about what makes her tick.
Are you alright, Madame Eleanor? Don't let those people get you down.
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern. But could you not do that thing where you blow air on me to dry my tears?
Alright, I'll just pat your head then.
That won't be necessary either. But really, things are in a terrible state.
The town burned, the guild ruined, the Abbey all but gone. It won't be a functioning port for some time.
You can't fault them for being upset. They had it real good here until we came along. Those Hellevesians were like spoiled children.
How so?
Hellevies was once a tiny fishing village. The bountiful northern seas provided plenty enough fish to sustain their trade. But Flamestone gave them an easy way to get rich. And once they got a taste, they abandoned their old craft.
And now they're paying the price. But I've heard that the cooling temperature has covered half the northern sea in ice drift, making fishing much more difficult.
But the drifting ice carries tiny organisms, enriching the waters where it melts. The fish should be more plentiful than ever.
I suppose you may have a point.
We're ones to talk after what we did, but taking the easy path, then complaining as soon as it gets hard, that seems...
Spoiled, yes.
You said it, Laphicet.
I think my appetite's getting a little overindulgent, too.
That's not a bad thing. Just means you're healthy.
Giant squid come to these waters in this season. Should I ask Benwick to fish some up?
Yeah, and some normal octopuses, too. This calamity is...
Wow, this kid's asking for a lot.
Isn't it?
Well, we've been waging war with the Abbey everywhere we go, and now we're about to take it to a new level.
If we pull the next Therian off of the Earth Pulse point, it'll likely be Kamoana's village all over again.
The same devastation?
Ooh, I wonder if there's something worse than Calamity that they can call us.
This is no laughing matter.
People turn into demons in part due to their own malevolence. It's not like they're entirely innocent. But if there's someone out there who's being forced to act as Inominat's mouth, like Kamoana was, isn't saving them the right thing to do?
I cannot argue with that, but...
You don't have to worry. I'm the one who will devour the barrier. And I'm the one who will do what needs to be done.
Dun dun dun. My eyes are getting tired, y'all. I can feel it.
The demon attacks have ground trade to a halt. But people are slowly starting to fish again.
Are you a fisherman, too?
Aye. This town got swept up in the recent trade boom. But back when I was a young lad, this was a fishing port through and through. Ever since the shipping guild took over the docks, all of us fishermen got muscled out. Making this a commercial port has helped the town grow.
I'll play for like 30-ish more minutes and then probably end there because I do feel my eyeballs getting tired.
Once money gets involved, people change. That's true no matter what age you live in. The people know it's the ones making the money who lead the charge. But we follow anyway. It's human nature. I hope everyone changes their minds once we start rebuilding. But who knows what will happen.
What a mystery.
Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'm busy. Try someone else.
Excuse me. My name is Eleanor, and I'm an exorcist on patrol with the Abbey. I was wondering if I could solicit your honest opinion about how this town is being run.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an exorcist with you. Yes, please tell the Abbey we want Lady Teresa back. Her governance was strict, it's true, but at least we could live in safety. Now, all the exorcists run off to the Faldi's ruins and leave us here in the lurch. They value some dusty, faraway ruins over the lives of the good, hardworking citizens here. It's just wrong. We've always been cooperative with the Abbey's demands, and now this is what we get in return.
I see. The Abbey appreciates your, candor. I'll pass your comments on to my superiors.
She said, yo, the government ain't doing shit. Sound familiar?
First it was the sailors, and then even a small girl caught the demon blight. I was sure it was going to start spreading through this town as well, but then, after that incident, it just went poof and disappeared. I guess I was expecting a little more after hearing how contagious it was. I wonder what really causes it.
Who knows?
I heard of this one village in East Gand where everyone caught it at once. It wiped out the entire town. I hope the Abbey develops a cure quickly. I can't wait for the day where we can live without fear.
R.I.P.
Poor Medusa.
Are you a friend of hers?
Yeah, she used to live just down the road from me. Medusa raised her daughter Diana all on her own. And then they up and murdered the girl.
Murdered? By whom?
The exorcists. Once Diana caught the demon blight, the damned Abbey exterminated her like a rat.
How cruel.
I felt just terrible, but I suppose there wasn't much else to be done with her. But Medusa, she hated the Abbey for what they'd done, so she barricaded herself inside the sanctuary. She just kept on screaming, all like, demons have feelings too.
What happened after that?
I wouldn't have been surprised to see her executed, but luckily, she was spared that much. An exorcist stopped the guard who was about to cut her down, said, "Don't kill her, she's receptive."
Receptive, huh?
I think that's their way of referring to her deep faith. Before all this, she was a real devout lady.
That was certainly kind of them.
Medusa really cherished her daughter. Can't much blame her for blowing up like that. But the Abbey, they don't care so much about feelings. Reason is all that matters to them. They don't take kindly to people disrupting their order.
If you go north from Hellebes, you'll come upon the Faldi's ruins, which are Abbey property. Mainly, it's used as a checkpoint for hauling ore that's extracted out of Mount Killerhouse. But between you and me, I hear the Abbey also uses it as a prison camp.
A prison camp? Are they capturing demons?
Heavens no!
This lady's
The demons
voice
they kill on sight.
almost kind of sounds like she could also do like a robot or like
Not long
AI.
ago, this woman killed someone and locked herself up in the sanctuary. I hear she got hauled off to the camp.
Why do you think the Abbey would use the ruins for a prison camp?
Who knows? Maybe they need a place to deal out their harshest punishments. The Abbey's not known to be forgiving after all. But these are just nasty rumors I heard. Of course, I don't believe a word of it.
Rumors usually have a little bit of truth. Wish they just let you jump off of here.
I can't believe the demon blight has spread into the city now.
Scary times.
Well, the one who caught it was a
I
little
was not
girl.
expecting that deep of a voice for this CPU.
Bad happened. But the problem was that the demon girl's mother tried to hide her.
That's only human nature.
These are dangerous times. We dare not let our emotions control us. One person's selfishness could endanger the entire community.
Oh, right.
Thankfully, an upstanding citizen noticed something suspicious and reported the child to the Abbey, but the mother went mad and killed him in retribution. And what makes it all the more lurid is, I heard the man she killed was a fellow she was actually thinking about marrying. The daughter had been dead set against her mother remarrying. You can taste the irony.
That's horrible.
She had it coming. If there's anything worse than demons, it's people who can't control themselves.
So, Diana was a girl turned demon who was killed by an exorcist. And her mother Medissa hated the Abbey for it. And the Abbey is using the Faldi's ruins up north as a prison camp.
It's a lot like what happened to Kamawana, isn't it?
It's natural for a mother to love her own child. To make that a crime.
What I'm curious about is the use of the word receptive to describe Medissa.
So long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. If our interpretation of that ancient book is right, it likely means she's receptive to Inominat's power.
Meaning they brought Medissa to those ruins where there's an Earth Pulse point, and then they made her into a Therian.
That would certainly put all the pieces together, yep. Plus, if this Therian the Abbey created already hates them, that's all the better for us.
Yeah, I imagine she'd be willing to work with us. Although, it sounds almost too easy. Did I jinx it? I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Probably, but we won't find out until we try.
True.
My eyes.
Let's head for the ruins.
And don't worry, you totally jinxed it.
The Faldi's ruins are north of Helavis.
The Earth Pulse point is to the north, too. Probably in the very same place.
Helavis is different now, isn't it?
Maybe, but you've changed too.
True. When I first met all of you,
Once I get to the save point, we're
would go
definitely
on
going to
such a
end it
journey.
there for today.
I could barely even think then. But then Velvet let me keep this compass. And Aizen and Rokuro taught me to be myself.
They certainly did.
And look at Dial. He's a regular part of the Von Altia's crew now.
Even Restless Bienfu and Grimoire are now part of our merry band.
Yep!
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh, and the prince and his hawk, and Kurogane and Kamawana are with us.
Listen, I've got more part in this tale than any of them.
Hush. Whatever I'd say, you'd say it doesn't matter to you.
At last you begin to understand me. Magicazam!
Achoo! Ugh. I didn't think Northgand would be this cold.
But Northgand was Teresa's territory. Wouldn't you have been here with her?
I think having my awareness controlled meant my senses were dulled as well.
I see. But the cold doesn't seem to be bothering Aizen at all. In fact, everyone else seems comfortable here.
If you shiver at these temperatures, you'll never make it on the high seas.
In my youth, I practiced the blade under the blazing sun and through raging blizzards. Besides, when I turned into a demon, extreme temperatures ceased to affect me.
The same thing happened to me. I used to hate winter. So that's some good luck.
But what of yourself? You seem to be handling it just fine.
I'm freezing, actually. I don't know how you stand it.
I loathe the cold more than anything. That's why I've armed myself with a secret weapon. I've stuck thin, yet powerful, Cuckoo brand hand warmers all over myself. I even packed them in my shoes.
Really? That sounds amazing.
I'm willing to share, if you act like a dove. What? Go cuckoo, like a dove.
Wow.
Please share your cuckoo warmers with me. Cuckoo.
You're no velvet, that's for sure.
She made her do it too. Can't go there right now. Alright, we'll go right before we enter the ruins, and that's where I'll stop.
Right, I'm ready to go.
I'm in this by my own choice.
Take a look at... Scout ship setting sail.
Let's check out what the new swimsuit for him looks like. Okay. There you go, chat. Oh, their pirate outfits are really sick. Alrighty though, y'all, we got another good little chunk done of the story. Obviously, we still have a little ways to go, but we're getting there. We would have probably, honestly, possibly beaten the game this weekend if I wasn't gone all weekend last week, but all good. All good. Thank you everybody on Twitch and YouTube for joining me today. I do appreciate it. Even if you're like Coach where you have no idea what the fuck's going on, thank you for still being here. Also, big shout out, thank you so much today, Primal, for all of the gifted subs to the other community members as well as the bits. I really do appreciate that. It does help a lot, so thank you. Thanks to you guys helping in that way. I finally reached, like, you know, the threshold that you have to reach in order to start actually making a little money on Twitch. So any little extra income obviously helps me tremendously, so I do appreciate that. Yeah, I'm never gonna understand this game. I missed the whole episode. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys. Again, I'm gonna end it there. As far as the streams, obviously I stream every Thursday through Sunday unless anything happens to come up. Obviously conventions and stuff are going to happen sometimes. For the most part, I try to start streaming between 12 and 1 on those days. But if things do come up like errands or certain stuff, I'll still try to stream anyway, but it'll be late night streams, but for the most part it's during the day now. But yeah, y'all, I think I'm going to go ahead and start figuring out what I'm gonna do for me for dinner. I do still have a little leftover pasta left, but I'm kind of like not in the mood to eat it for a third time in a row type of thing, you know what I mean? But I do appreciate you guys. I will see y'all again in terms of live streams. I'll see you all again on Thursday. When it comes to the content, I try to post stuff every Wednesday through Sundays, so I'm definitely going to enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you guys do as well, and I hope the start of your week goes very well. And remember, as always, there is only one of you. Your soul and energy is unique and beautiful. Time is the most precious gift you can give a person, and the fact that you spent some of your time here today with me means the absolute world to me. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.